Royals, it's your girl Felicity G back with another one just to let you know that today is a great day to be great. Welcome to H.E.R TV. In this space, we want to set an atmosphere where we can come together and discuss different topics in hopes to help you along your journey to becoming her. Healed, empowered, recovered. We want to reassure queens like yourself you are seen, loved, and heard. Through these conversations, we want to remind you that it is never too late to start over and that you are never alone. Today, our guest is none other than Adderley. I can tell you about her, but I'll allow her to tell you about herself.
I'm Megan Nicole Adderley. I'm excited to be here. I love engagement. I love conversation. I love anything with girls mentorship for sure. And Philly and we got together when I had my girls mentorship program. She was one of my speakers for my closing ceremony for the event. So that's how we got in communication. And now I'm here. I'm here to help her with her launch of her TV, and I'm so excited to be here. This is an amazing podcast, web show, everything that she has going on. It's amazing, and I love the purpose that it serves. Yes. And I'm happy to be a part of it, darling.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being here.
Yes.
So today we're shifting gears. Mm-hmm. You know, in society today, society has already placed women against each other. Mm-hmm. They do everything in their power to put us against each other. But today we want to let you know, she's not your competition, sis. Yes. She's not your competition. So the first thing we want to talk about, when women nowadays, like we said, she's not your competition. She's proof that it can be done. Any woman, any young woman that you see, she's doing her thing. She is, breaking the ceiling, just pushing the roof off. She's just showing you that whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you put your mind to, you can do it.
Yeah.
As long as you believe in yourself, as long as you put the work in, you can do it. So Megan, what do you have to say about that?
Well, when you sent me the email, the first person that came to mind for me was Rihanna. She recently reached her billionaire status. And I'm like, if Rihanna could do it, I could do it.
Exactly.
I'm like, she's from the Caribbean. Come on, Megan, just add yourself to that list. Let's stay motivated. And many persons questioned, the fact that they haven't heard her music in a long time. Meanwhile, she caught on to the trend. Music is an avenue I can make money in, but there are other avenues where I can be even more successful. And she used that. She used all of her fuel and her energy, and she put it into her makeup line, Fenty, and look at her now, billionaire. Mm-hmm. So that was such motivation for me to say, girl, you could do it.
Yep.
Get out there. It may not be makeup for me. I'll find my niche, but I'm gonna be on that list next.
Definitely. Definitely. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, that's all I had to say on that point.
Okay. But yeah, it's basically proof. It's not someone trying to say, oh, I have the upper hand or I can do this better than you. It's never about competition, but it's simply about letting you know that you just as someone can believe in themselves, someone can put that work in, someone can, go there, do the collaboration, do all these different stuff. It's just showing you that you can do it. We're going to enter our first round of our game. The game is called 4 Pick 1 Song. You will have 4 pictures depicting one song, and you have 10 seconds to guess what these 4 pictures are depicting. So,
okay,
when you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
When you are ready, let me know. All right, so 10 seconds on the clock. You have 10 seconds. 10 seconds are already on the clock.
I have to bring my camera closer for this.
Time is up.
Hold on. Oh my goodness. But I can still try.
Yeah, you can still try. Go ahead.
To your knees.
Pardon?
I'm down on bended knees.
If you look at it, you can see that all of the persons or all of the pictures are depicting the word weak.
I get so weak in the knees.
This is the song Weak by SWV.
Okay. I get it now.
Okay. All right. So moving right along, we'll just be,
for that.
So you have 4 rounds, so you have time to redeem yourself.
Okay, so far 0 points.
Yeah. But moving right along, another thing about she's not your competition. Like they always say, if you can't beat them, then join them. Join them. So, like we've been saying from we started this, she's not your competition. She's just proof that it can be done. So if this is someone who is probably in the same line as you, probably someone who's probably in a different level as you, who may have went through the same thing that you're going through, who could give you, advice, can give you something to go along as you go on your own particular journey. Join them. Try and see what is it that you can learn from them. Not try and be in competition with them, because at the end of the day, they would have already went through what you went through. They would have already, they may be on the same level as you and may be thinking the same thing, and joining with them, collabing with them may be even better. Like they say, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, don't go alone. Right? So what do you think about that, Megan?
I love collaboration because, and I guess this is something that we all have to learn, that some people have to learn it the hard way sometimes, in terms of, we have this notion now, especially millennials, do things in silence. And you being silent, how are you going to expect to go further? I understand that there are some things you should keep to yourself, but especially if I see another female, especially a successful female at that, and I know, I want to get to this level, I'm going to question them. And if they are willing to share, I am going to squeeze everything that I can out of them, because I understand that where they are is where I want to be.
Exactly.
And the thing is, I'm not going to look at them and say, oh my gosh, I'm jealous. I'm going to look at them, find out how they got there. And I wouldn't say being a copycat or whatever. I'm going to add my own twist to it, of course, but I still want to get there. Instead, versus me having a negative energy and saying, man, you know what? That girl, she already did it. I now mad. That's wasting energy. I don't have time for that in my life.
Exactly.
I need to find out. I could use that energy and fuel that into me being successful. Exactly. I don't have time to waste by just being, oh my gosh, that girl already do that. I'm mad. She already do that. I don't have time. And it's all a mindset mentality. And some of us, we have to learn that, especially as we grow up, we have to break that mindset of, oh, it was already done by so-and-so. You jump on the same train and you get it done. Or else you're going to end up like some of your parents who are stagnant. So we just all have to, change our mindset, have a paradigm shift, and learn to get things done. If you see it's a female whom you see she's successful, you'll be surprised to know what she went through to get there. You'll be surprised to know all of the hurdles she had to jump over, all of the praying and fasting she had. But at the end of the day, she still got there. So do you still have that drive? Do you still have that push to do what needs to be done to get there? And buddy, only the strong will survive.
Exactly. I was on Instagram the other day, and the lady who owns the crayon case. I don't know if you've ever heard of that makeup line, the crayon case. I think that's what it's called. Her name is Super.
Okay.
And she said, what was she saying? What did she mention? She was saying, oh gosh, my train of thought left me. You know what? Anyway, moving right along. But join it. I mean, because a lot of people feel like, oh, now I was what to say.
It's all coming back to you.
There's not one person that can do everyone's hair. There's not one person that can do everyone in this world nails. So if you have the idea came to you for a reason. It doesn't matter how stocked out or how booked out the market or the industry may be. Your talent may produce something different. Yeah, you might be doing hair as everybody else. Yeah, you may be doing makeup as everyone else. And referring right back to Rihanna, everyone doing makeup, but guess what? She still went and she still did her makeup. But guess what? People are still supporting her in her makeup industry. So it doesn't matter. That is something that's in your heart. Try and get knowledge from someone who's probably been there, done that on the next level as you. And a lot of times, persons are willing to give the information, but it's just that because of our mentality, we wouldn't actually like go there and try and get the information. We want it to fall in our lap. Or we look at someone and say, oh, Shane, just judging them based on what we think, what society makes us think about this person. But 9 times out of 10, the person right there willing to give out this information.
You're right, especially persons in our age bracket. I would say we are more willing to share. And of course, there are more, mature persons out there, mature in age, who are willing to share, but just find them and you squeeze everything out of them. Especially when it comes to having your own business, you find out which bank is the right bank to, how did you apply for your business license? How do you go to the NIP process? You squeeze out everything because these persons have already been through the process.
Exactly.
They can even refer you to persons who can get the job done quicker because they have the experience. They know, hey, go to Felicity. She has her TV. Go through her network, and then you can get your channel on YouTube, something like that. And I believe that in life, God, He connects us and He taps us in with, our people. So use your people. That's something I'm working on. But I learned the hard way sometimes, but ask questions, especially in a circle. Question them, use them. I'm not saying to suck them dry and you just go to them for information. You don't talk to them or check up, but you still want to just get their knowledge. And the more you know, the more power you have.
And that opens another point. If your circle or your clique or whatever you want to call it can give you some type of information,
y'all lame.
Time to change that.
If you're the only one, that's what that means.
If you're the only one searching for information and nobody could help you, hit the road, Jack.
Nothing happening. That means that you're the only one accelerating, and then people in your circle down here, leave them, find the other one, go and find the other people.
Exactly. And by no means I'm saying, go ahead.
Because sooner or later, it's either you're going to positively affect them or negatively affect you. So especially if you see you feeding off of them and they're not really feeding off of you, leave them alone. Leave them alone. They want to remain stagnant.
Exactly. And we're not saying to have no bad blood with anyone or make it a problem and stuff like that. You can grow out of someone and they don't have to eat. One, they don't have to know. And two, if they're at that level where they understand that you're on a different level, they're on a different level, you all have 2 different paths, it should never be. If they can't understand that mean they were never your friend to begin with.
So true. So true. And that's my issue with the whole friendship thing. Like, I don't really do. I'm a very sociable person. I would talk to you, but that does not mean that we're friends, because I take the term friend very, very seriously. I don't call any and everybody my friend. And especially coming out of high school, going into college, I struggled in the friend department, and I didn't know I was struggling because I only. And everyone and her persons were like, that's not healthy. That's not, you need to find a person to, and I was like, I don't want to. I don't need it. And then they're like, yeah, you do. So I thank God that He did send me, a few, and we're able to gel off each other. They influence me. I influence them positively, of course. And they are older than me, but that's fine.
That's okay. That's okay. Wisdom goes a long way, so it doesn't matter. But listen, joining forces, knowing who's in your circle is extremely important on this journey. And it isn't even only business, but also mentally, spiritually, physically, all of that plays into joining forces with whoever it is that you see fit. So with that being said, we'll be moving into round 2 of the game of 4 pick 1 song. So let me know when you're ready and we can pull it up.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. 10 seconds on the clock.
Okay. This is saying dance, love, hearts.
Time up.
Something about heart,
up.
man.
What is going on, Megan?
Something about heart. I don't get it.
What does a heart symbolize?
Love.
Okay. Do you know a song called Love?
You? Okay.
Do you know a song called Love?
Love by Love. No, that's something else. Love. Just love me. I want to be with you. But which one is?
Love by Music Soul Child.
Oh, I don't know that.
So many people you don't know that? Oh gosh.
Next.
Oh,
next
gosh.
photograph. Next group of photos, please. Because I don't know that song. So that one should be thrown out. Because nobody knows that.
Who doesn't know? You don't know that.
Sing the chorus again. What's the chorus? Like what? I thought this was for young people because I was singing "Love Me, I Wanna Be With You." Hey, I wanna be with Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know that.
Okay.
So moving right into our next point because we're having a tough time right now.
Yes, I am.
Clearly, Megan doesn't listen to songs. Because I don't
not those songs.
She don't know that.
Not those songs. I don't know that one.
Okay. All right. So
this is rough. This is rough. This is rough.
Again, you have 0 out of 4.
Yes, because y'all are choosing songs that nobody knows.
Megan,
these other ones are more modern.
Ladies,
because nobody knows
please comment down in the comment section below and let me know if you know that song. Please.
Sing the chorus again. Or are you singing the chorus wrong?
That is all.
I'm singing it wrong.
I did not tell you I'm no Beyonce, no Rihanna.
Okay, try to sing it again. Let me hear the tune.
Let
me hear the melody.
So many people use your name in vain. Love.
No.
For better or worse, I still will choose you first. You know what? I am not gonna embarrass myself any further.
Yeah, I don't know that song. So 0. The score is still 0. No points.
Oh my gosh. So anyway,
this is sad.
Moving right along because I don't know what's going on with Megan. I don't know what is going on, how she doesn't know that song. But apart from your fellow sister, as we would like to say, apart from her being proof that it can be done, apart from joining forces with her, you would have said earlier, Megan, you don't know what a person had to go through. You don't know what prayers they had to put down. You don't know what fasting they had to do. So in the meantime, if you're not asking them questions of how you can better yourself in that particular area, of how you can, elevate, how you can grow, and how your particular business or whatever the case may be can grow, support, encourage, and believe in her. Because as women, I'm pretty sure you can attest to this, Megan. As women, it is already hard in society. Society already have all of these rules and regulations that women should supposed to follow and all of this stuff. So as another woman who understands, who knows, who sees, who experiences the same thing as, another woman, you should be able to understand. So if you see another woman doing her thing, support her, encourage her, and believe in her, because you don't know what it is that she's going through, what she went through, what she has to go through. to put on this look or to be where she's at.
And that's for your business, finances, relationships, everything. So this isn't only in terms of businesses. This is even spirituality.
Exactly.
So this goes hand in hand. So yeah, I agree. Support big time. You have no time to be jealous because that's the work of the devil. Like I said, that energy can be fueled with you being successful. And if you don't know how to start, if you say, boy, I wonder how. To own a house or something like that, and use Google, and then Google is going to lead you to YouTube, and then YouTube has a plethora of videos. I love YouTube so much.
Exactly.
That can share the positive and the negative. So that's when you begin to gain knowledge by just research. So you can go to the library. Like I said, if you're not the type to ask questions yet, you go to the library, use YouTube, listen to podcasts, watch videos such as this, and you will gain knowledge, and then you'll be able to understand, okay, in order for me to get a house, I need to do this. I need to have credit. I need to have X amount of money in the bank. What can be used as collateral? Do I want to get a loan? Do I not want to get a loan? Stuff like that. And just the fact of having knowledge, it's going to set you ahead, because many persons, they do things at the moment and they don't know what they're getting themselves into because they lack knowledge. So like I said, use Google, use YouTube, because there are so many things. YouTube isn't just for going to listen to music and listening to the soca playlist and the dancehall playlist. It's there for you to use information. I call it YouTube University. Go on YouTube. How to design nails or how to become a nail tech. You Google that. You Google how to dress better. You Google that. Stuff like that. How to have a positive attitude. You Google that. And everything is there. So just, do that. And then how you could even Google how to be happy for someone else or how to overcome jealousy. Google that too. Google that.
Exactly.
Sometimes you have to do it. You can tell Google exactly what you want, how to overcome jealousy. Or you can put the girl in school made me upset today. How can I be a better person tomorrow? You Google that. It's okay. It's going to always be in your search history, but that's fine. You're going to overcome it. It's okay. It's going to still be in your search history, though.
It's best to research it than to actually perform, It shows growth. It shows that, that you feel in some type of way that you want to get out of this situation.
Yes.
So it's best that you research these things. It doesn't matter how mediocre it is, but it's best to research so you would know. Uplifting and believing in someone can go a mighty long way. Because you never know what a person is going through. You never know where they're at mentally, spiritually, whatever it is. You never know where they are. So it's always important to believe in someone. It's always important to be nice. It's always important to say something nice to someone. Don't always, come with the negative energy, and because that can really break someone.
I agree.
Break someone.
And I say to allow your personality to be infectious on the positive side of it, because your negative personality could dampen an entire room. But allow your personality to be infectious, and allow your prayer to be, especially when you're feeling down. Lord, help me. God, even if you send a stranger to just give me an encouraging word, or even if you just use nature to just, make me smile. Sometimes he will always send, and the same thing for you. You encourage others. And like I got my girls mentorship program, you were there to encourage me. You're still here to encourage me, asking me every other month what I'm doing. Although my mind is not set on it, I always have a monthly reminder, Bible listen, and it's like, God, I thank you for the persons that are working behind the scenes, that are encouraging me through prayer, through monthly reminders, and I'm thankful. So, you never know what a person is going through. Definitely. You never know if they even lost all of their fuel to even do the thing. When you see that person get an A on their VGCSE or even a C, And you know that C was their best. Encourage them.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, with that being said, are you ready for round 3?
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
All right. So here we go. 10 seconds on the clock starts now. This one is very easy. All right.
So there isn't the licks that you used to.
Yeah.
I know that I saw a rainbow yesterday. 1 point.
So what is the song
Blue
called?
and unconditional. Oh yes. 1 point.
And Megan redeems herself.
I'm excited. Give me another one. Woo!
Megan redeems herself with 1 out of 4 points.
Because I don't know what you guys were doing with the first 2 anyways. That was rigged.
All right. 1 out of 4. That is amazing. Thank you for the
support. I appreciate it. I need it. I appreciate it.
All right. So another thing that we wanted to touch on with, letting you know that she's not your competition, is using her as motivation. As you would have previously stated that, she's proof that it can be done. Just as we can have these big celebrities as our motivation and our role models and all of that stuff, sometimes your motivation, your role model, or whoever you want to call it, is right in your circle, is right in your home, is right in your community, wherever it is. It's local. You don't even have to go on the stage. It's right there.
Yep, big time. Well, for me, since you brought up a local inspiration, it would have to be an MP that's running right now, Miss Ginger Moxie. Remember watching her when I was a part of the youth choir, and she assisted us greatly, of course. And I remember just watching her, the way she would dress, the way she would carry herself, the way she would command our audience. I was like, this little lady, and the fact that she is tiny too. Yeah. I'm like, Megan, it looks like you're gonna be tiny like her too. So let's just see what's going on with her. And I would tell her, I'm like, I'm watching you, mom. I'm watching you. And every time she would see me, she would hail, because I did tell her, I'm watching you. So whatever you do, I mean, because I'm watching you, because I'm taking notes for my future. So that's a local, that's someone locally who motivated me. And, now she's a person that's running in a constituency. And I was so happy for that, because that's a big step, of course. So that's one local inspiration there for me on the island of Grand Bahama. And then I have Wendy, the singer, because, I love to sing. She's from Nassau, who's married to Dyson Knight, I think. Yeah. I love her music videos. I love her. So all of them, but I'm like, oh my gosh, she did it. Yeah. And to me, she's like, she has a music video, and it's a multiple music videos, not just one. She's not just one, a Bahamian artist that did one music video and is home sleeping. She did it. And I mean, she has choreography, she has perfect lighting, the voice. I'm like, OMG, this could be done. Exactly. And not only has she tapped into it, her husband, I can find these people, watch them on social media, and let's see how to get here. So that is a big motivation for me to know that right here, it can be done. Exactly. It can be done. One of my local inspirations is Karel Pinder. Oh yeah. She's a speaker. She does it all, and she carries herself so well. And I love that. I love when you're doing it all, and with our parents too. Because as you speak, you're in with we can understand what's going on in your heart, but you're out with a parent too, matches. So that's just so sweet for me. And I too. She's on the list. She's on the list. Yes. For real. Do you have any international people that you look at? Well, I love Beyonce. I'm sorry. I love Beyonce. Beyonce is my girl. She just don't know it. But I love Beyonce. I really love Beyonce. The fact that she had 3 children, she still a singer, did it. I'm not even into all of her background information, but the fact is she did it. Yep. And she is still producing music. Because, you know, some people say, you know, when you have children, things get hectic, all of that stuff. And the fact that she's still doing it, so that amazes me. And her entire Coachella performance that she did right after she had her twins. Yeah. That was so amazing to me. Because the fact that this lady just gave birth, you know, and she was up there and she did an entire performance for this concert, Coachella. So I love me some Beyonce. I'm sorry. I love Beyonce. I love Beyonce.
Well, everyone who knows me knows who my inspiration is on the international level. And that is none other than Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Now, she started in the music industry. She was a hip hop, you know, model and all of this stuff. And she's done it all. She's a rapper, a singer, a songwriter, producer, actress, all of these different things. And she carries herself with such poise. She is like, she's a voice for the people. For I shouldn't say the people, but women. Women. And she carries herself as we were talking about Miss Ginger and Carell. She carries herself with such poise and such, like, come on, man. It's like everything, tenacity, respect. You don't, nowadays, you hear all these different things with people in the industry. They have to do this and that to get where they want to be. It's not that at all. And so these are people who I look at and then another one, which is the most recent one, her name is Crystal Renee Hayslip. She's a star she's one of the most recent stars on Sisters on BET. And her story.
Oh, okay. Which one? I don't know their actual names, but which one?
The one that is called Fatima.
Fatima. Oh, yes. And she is beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, so I don't know her background, but Fatima is very, very beautiful. Yes. I don't know where Tyler Perry finds them, but he does an awesome job.
Exactly. She started out as Tyler Perry's personal stylist.
What?
Never told him that she wanted to be an actress or anything. But it wasn't until he was doing where she was like a consultant or something like that on the show, where he gave her the script and he wanted to know if these stories are real, that, you know. And she said as she was reading, she saw these things literally jumping off the page, like the words, you know, the lines and everything jumping off the page. And she told him that she wanted to be in it. And she started off in a small role.
And look at her now.
Look at her now. Okay.
She's now been inserted into the, what you call it? The shows. Yeah, but she's the part of it. Exactly. Once you on the opening,
the theme song.
Once you on the scene, yes, you know that you're in.
And so that is inspirational, and it goes back. She is showing that she is proof that it can be done. All of these women that we are talking about, they are all proof that it can be done. And so we just, you know, just using them as motivation to get to where you want to go. Use them as motivation. You don't have to be all, you know, how social media wants you to be in beef with this one and beef with that one. Oh, putting you against this one. Oh, you do this better and you do that. It does not have to be that at all. It does not have to be that.
And if the person is putting it out to be that, just leave them alone.
Exactly. Because obviously they are not at the level that you're at. So just leave them. And it doesn't even have to be any exactly. It doesn't have to be any beef between you two. Just, you know how to exit off the scene, exit stage left. It doesn't have to be any situation going on between the two of you. Just know how to, you know, exit.
Know how to maneuver.
Exactly. But with that being said, we're moving right into our final round of 4.
Please let this be something that I'm able to solve.
I hope you can get this at least 50%.
Thank you, you know?
That ain't bad.
Those first two were terrible. So let's go, hit me.
All right, let's go. And 10 seconds is on the clock.
What is this?
You should know this.
Tea, coffee in the morning. Does that say her?
Yes.
Damage. You could do damage. That's the only song I know about her.
The time is up.
Oh,
you know, this is one of her first songs that everybody knew. One of her first songs.
Is that the song with Ziggy Marley's son?
No, the guy is right down in the bottom right. Daniel Caesar.
Who is that?
Best part.
How does that go?
Yeah, the coffee that I need in the morning.
Oh.
Come on, Megan.
Yikes. Now that you're singing it, I remember it, but it's not. It didn't stick.
Okay, I understand.
It didn't stick. Now, Damage by her stuck.
Okay.
And then the one with Ziggy Marley, that's with Ziggy Marley's nephew, that stuck.
Oh, I don't know that one. I don't know those two like that.
Slow down, let me get to love you. That song.
What's the name of that?
No? It's Slow Down.
Oh no,
we
I don't
could
know
have
that.
one night. Okay. That's the next one.
Yeah. But that is the end of our segment. It has been an amazing time.
Yes. It's been lovely.
Yes. So thank you so much, Megan, for coming.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much for having this
summoning me. Thank you.
Yes. And so, with that being said, thank you, Royals, for tuning in. See you next week, same time, same place. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Follow me on all my social media platforms in the description below. Until then, remember, you are a queen. You are royalty. So walk like it, talk like it, dress like it, show up like it, and wait for the godly man who treats you like it. Thank you, and have a good day.
Good day. That was lovely, Philly.